Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're journeying back to a tournament that changed football forever, the 1990 FIFA World Cup in Italy, better known as Italia '90. For many, it was the summer of Pavarotti's Nessun Dorma, breathtaking stadiums, and a brand of football that was, let's say, intensely strategic. It was a tournament of high drama, low-scoring games, and unforgettable moments that still echo through the sport today. So grab your espresso and let's dive into the story of the 14th FIFA World Cup. The road to Italy was a global affair. 116 teams entered the qualification process, all vying for one of the 22 available spots alongside the hosts, Italy, and the defending champions, Argentina. There were some notable absences. France, the reigning European champions, surprisingly failed to qualify, as did Denmark. On the other hand, we saw some exciting returns and debuts. The United States qualified for the first time since 1950. Costa Rica made their first ever World Cup appearance, and so did the Republic of Ireland, led by the legendary Jack Charlton. Egypt also returned to the world stage after a 56-year absence. The stage was set for a truly global spectacle. The tournament kicked off on June 8th at the iconic San Siro in Milan, and it started with one of the biggest shocks in World Cup history. Defending champions Argentina, led by the one and only Diego Maradona, took on the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. Everyone expected an easy win for Argentina, but Cameroon had other ideas. Despite ending the match with 9 men, a towering header from François Omambiik secured an incredible 1-0 victory for the African side. It was a seismic result that sent shockwaves through the tournament and announced Cameroon's arrival as a genuine force. This opening match perfectly set the tone for a World Cup full of surprises. Let's look at how the group stage unfolded. In Group A, hosts Italy, playing with an ironclad defense and the hopes of a nation on their shoulders, looked unstoppable. They won all 3 of their games without conceding a single goal, thanks to their keeper Walter Zenga and a young super sub striker who burst onto the scene, Salvatore Schillaci. Czechoslovakia joined them in the next round. Group B was the group of the giant killers, Cameroon. After beating Argentina, they went on to top the group, becoming the first African nation to do so. Argentina, despite the initial shock, managed to scrape through as one of the best third-placed teams. Romania also advanced, finishing second. In Group C, Brazil topped the group with a perfect record, showcasing their typical flair, while Costa Rica, the debutantes, stunned everyone by beating both Scotland and Sweden to finish second. What a dream start for the Ticos in their first ever World Cup. Group D saw a powerful West Germany team emerge. Led by the legendary Franz Beckenbauer as coach and Lothar Matthäus on the pitch, they played some of the most attacking football of the tournament, scoring an impressive 10 goals in their 3 group games. They were joined by Yugoslavia and a resilient Colombia, who secured their spot with a dramatic last-minute equalizer against the Germans, courtesy of Freddy Rincon. Group E was incredibly tight. Spain topped the group, but behind them, Belgium and Uruguay advanced. It was a group defined by tough defensive battles, a common theme throughout Italia '90. Finally, Group F became legendary for all the wrong reasons. It was the group of draws. England, the Republic of Ireland, the Netherlands, and Egypt played out 6 matches, and an incredible 5 of them ended in a draw. England managed a single 1-0 win over Egypt to top the group. Ireland and the Netherlands finished with identical records. Same points, same goals scored, same goals conceded. In a bizarre tiebreaker, their fate was decided by the drawing of lots, with Ireland finishing second and the Netherlands third. So the knockout stage was set, and the tension was dialed up to 11. The round of 16 delivered some absolute classics. Cameroon continued their fairy tale run, with the 38-year-old Roger Milla coming off the bench to score 2 incredible goals against Colombia, including that famous one where he dispossessed the flamboyant goalkeeper René Higuita near the halfway line. West Germany dispatched the Netherlands in a fiery encounter, while Argentina, saved by their goalkeeper Sergio Goycochea's penalty heroics, squeezed past Brazil in a tight match decided by a moment of Maradona magic and a Claudio Caniggia goal. Host nation Italy continued their perfect run, with Toto Schillaci scoring again to beat Uruguay. The quarterfinals were even more dramatic. Italy faced the Republic of Ireland, and once again, a single goal from the man of the moment, Toto Schillaci, was enough to send the hosts through to the semifinals, ending Ireland's incredible journey. Argentina, relying again on the penalty shootout prowess of Goicoechea, knocked out Yugoslavia. And then there was the match in Naples, England versus Cameroon. England took the lead, but Cameroon roared back with 2 goals in 4 minutes to go 2-1 up. It looked like the fairy tale would continue, but 2 late penalties, both converted by Gary Lineker, broke Cameroonian hearts and sent England through after a thrilling 3-2 win. West Germany also advanced, beating Czechoslovakia 1-0. The semifinals were 2 of the most emotionally charged matches you could ever wish to see. In Naples, the city where Maradona was a god, his Argentina faced the host nation, Italy. The Azzurri's dream run came to a heartbreaking end. After Toto Schillaci gave Italy the lead, their 6th goal of the tournament, Claudio Caniggia equalized in the second half, finally breaching Walter Zenga's goal for the first time. The match went to a penalty shootout, and the hero was once again Sergio Goicoechea, who saved 2 penalties to send Argentina to the final and a nation into mourning. The other semi-final, in Turin, pitted 2 old rivals against each other, West Germany and England. It was an epic, evenly matched contest. A deflected Andreas Brehme free kick gave Germany the lead before Gary Lineker equalized for England late in the game. The match is famously remembered for Paul Gaza Gascoigne's tears after receiving a yellow card that would have ruled him out of the final. The game went to penalties, and in a moment that would haunt English football for years, West Germany held their nerve to win the shootout and book their place in the final. And so, on July 8th, in the Stadio Olimpico in Rome, we had a repeat of the 1986 final, West Germany versus Argentina. Unfortunately, the final itself was a tense, ill-tempered, and controversial affair, widely regarded as one of the least exciting in World Cup history. Argentina, missing several key players through suspension, set out to defend and frustrate the Germans. The decisive moment came in the 85th minute when West Germany was awarded a highly contentious penalty. Andreas Brehme stepped up and coolly slotted the ball past Goicoechea, who had guessed the right way but couldn't reach it. West Germany were champions of the world for the 3rd time. Franz Beckenbauer made history by becoming only the 2nd person to win the World Cup as both a player and a manager. Italia 90 left a lasting legacy. While criticized for its defensive tactics and low goal average, its drama, iconic imagery, and cultural impact are undeniable. It led to the introduction of the back pass rule to encourage more attacking football. Toto Schillaci won the Golden Boot and the Golden Ball, a true rags-to-riches story. And who could forget Roger Milla's corner flag dance or Gazza's tears? It was a tournament that captured the imagination of the world and created memories that have lasted a lifetime. What are your favorite memories of Italia 90? Let me know down in the comments. It was a truly unique World Cup that shaped the future of the beautiful game. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.